Hey, ambitious motherfucker I am. Catch me on the track, switching motherfuckers I can. Homie, if you think you run it, nah, this is my land. If you think you could be dissing motherfuckers, you mad. Your whole plan of attack needs to run out right back, please. We working for that cheese, you know we got that steez, okay. The label's probably wishing I was more rent efficient. Living in the Richmond, I only care about the bitches. But that is not the case, looking right into my face. You could tell I'm not a fake, I'm eliminating hate. So when you make a mistake, ain't no time to waste. I'm getting out of this place, but I'ma rep it. So take a second, grab a weapon, got a record in heaven. I'm the revenant, you begging for your head not to be severed. My shit lasting forever, yeah, it's truly endeavor. Well, Zona, first I got Zona from a nickname. I was living in Arizona for a little bit. It was cool, I lived out there for like 2-3 years. And then I came back to the Bay and I started going to Skyline in Oakland and they started calling me Arizona. And you know, they quickly nicknamed the Arizona name to Zona. You know, I didn't start rapping until like after high school. It was just the first thing that came up to mind was like, oh, you know, I should just call myself Zona. Just stuck with Zona as, you know, as a rap name. You know, everyone's starting to know me as that now. So 9662, it means Zona as well, but it came from all the people trying to find me on SoundCloud at first. They were like, oh, you know, I can't find your shit, I'm trying to hear your shit. And I'm like, yeah, man, it's kind of hard because there's other people named Zona. It's like, you know, Spanish artists, and then there's some other rappers too that go by Zona. I kind of came up with the thing of 9662 because on the phone, when you type in on the digits, Zona on 9662. As soon as you type that in, I'm the first thing on there. So kind of just, it worked that way. You know, growing up, there's a lot of military in my family. So like my family's military. I'm actually military too. You know, I was all over the place, not only just the Bay Area, I've been across the United States. You know, the Bay is where I did most of my growing up in. Obviously, there's a lot of culture here, diversity, you know, music, art, everything like that. So I kind of picked up all that, especially in my, you know, my primitive years throughout high school and everything. You know, when I came back to Oakland, I really became who I am now. You know, all the people, how they were. And then I moved into Richmond, you know, that's where I kind of been residing now, other than Vallejo. It's just, everyone out there is like big on music in Richmond, especially. Everyone loves doing music. Richmond, like Oakland grew me as a person, as far as like my personality and everything. With Richmond, you know, it helped with my music mainly. Everybody there, everybody does music. Like everybody, you know, HBK came out of Richmond. You know, you got hella artists out of Richmond. You know, big artists too at that. So it gives you something to look up to. And you know, I got hella homies, like, you know, some of the first people were talking to me about, you know, just music and like letting me know something about music, you know, lacing me up and everything like that. And once I started taking it serious, the people in Richmond really fuck with the movement. It's like a little, you know, pocket in the Bay where, you know, they take it serious. And it helped me grow. Just everyone there, even if they're not an artist, you know, they're kind of backing it. So Richmond is like, you know, the heartland for us basically in my group, the family music group, just because, you know, we come out of there and it helps us spread, you know, into different parts of the Bay. The family music group is the littest fucking music group there will ever be in the world. The family music group, it was going on 2 years. We've been doing a lot. I started it with a few other people that actually aren't in the group anymore, but then I came across, you know, the rest of the people that are actually in it right now. It's Young Keys, Nehemiah, EJ, and then we got a whole bunch of other artists, and then, you know, people that are just in the group itself that don't actually make music, but they got something going on that's cool, you know. So it's really cool. But you know, in the first week we started like with the new people that I got, like Nehemiah, Keys and them, we made a music video. Like we got right at it, and that's how it's always been. We just been grinding. Like that music video itself got like 27K hella quick. With this blonde shorty, but if she ain't showing pussy, then she fucking boring. At first we didn't do any shows, and then it started being like, okay, we'll do a show in the backyard, or we'll do, you know, just at a party or something like that. Yeah, exactly. It started really growing, and we started getting connected to DJs or like a promoter or something. They, you know, they reach out to us and let us know what's up. And then we started doing actual venues and everything. We did a show for Mr. Fab. That was hella cool. He really fucked with us. We got on the Dope Era magazine. That was pretty cool. And then we did a show for Jacquees down in downtown Oakland. That really grew our clout, to be honest. Just everyone really rocked with us. It's just like when we get a chance to, you know, perform in front of hella people, they get to really see what we're about versus just seeing us online, because it's nothing like seeing somebody in person, you know. Like in the very very first show, like it wasn't all that. We opened up for Showbanga. It was cool, but like it's definitely grown. And like that day, I was like, only bigger stages from here on out. We just kept growing, and like we just did a show for a Young Pinch, and that was like probably our biggest show. It was really crazy. We, you know, we performed our littest songs. We ended up getting kicked off the fucking stage just because we were too lit. The water going everywhere. Yeah, they cut our set short, so I'm still salty about that. But yeah, that was hella cool. It was hella cool. Just doing shows like that, seeing the grind. Sometimes you just gotta sit back and like look at everything you've done. We did a show with AKA Frank, and it was AKA Day. That was one of our biggest shows too. Actually, we had the most of our own supporters come out too, so it was really cool to see like not just the fans for the main headliner, but your people there too that, you know, rocking with your movement. We got a song with Priceless The Rock, you know, the dude of Yikin. Yeah, we got a song with Priceless. He put us on a bunch of shows out in Sacramento at Hookaholics, so shout out Priceless. I'm working with BP. Who else we got? I got a song with Cool John. That's like probably one of the biggest accomplishments. I listen to Schmob Life and Cool John and all of them like coming up in high school, so to be listening to him and then have a song with him, like it's something I would have never expected that. And he hooked it up for us, like that was crazy. He let us slide to the Schmob house and he recorded with us, so it was hella cool. That's Cool John's a legend. He's a legend. He's a legend. I used to go home straight from work and like open up my MacBook and, you know, make a song, and bro, I suck, bro. I don't know how nobody told me not to stop, bro. Like I've definitely grown, man. Like as far as, you know, my mindset, my music itself, the quality. You know, I take more time. Back then I was pushing out like 4 songs in a day, but they sounded like shit. Now it takes like 1 song, and like you can push that 1 song out and like it's gonna take hella long, but that's just because you're working on it so much, and that's just perfecting the craft. It's definitely something I take serious.
Quick and then I'm out. I never simp, no, I'm too wild. I'm so lit, I'm smoking pounds. I cannot.
So I got hella shit coming out, okay? I got hella shit coming out. If everything goes planned the way I want it to, I got Bad Boy Chino coming out. And that's gonna be like the one. That's gonna be the one that's gonna set me up there, so. Bad Boy Chino is gonna be the one. It's gonna be like every sound that you need to know, like everything that I need to say is gonna be on that tape. It's gonna be the dopest shit. I'm not releasing no weak shit on that. I'm gonna have cool features. It's gonna be like, you're gonna just hear, you know, the work that I put into it. It's gonna be messages in there. It's gonna be, you know, obviously some turn up shit. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be hella dope, because that's Bad Boy Chino is who I am. You know, when I step up on that stage, you're looking at Bad Boy Chino. Yeah, like that's it. Because, you know, I'm not Bad Boy Chino like when I'm over here like chilling, you know, at work. So, but yeah, Bad Boy Chino's like who I am, and you know, with this tape you're gonna know it's a lot more attached to it than just a few music videos and the tape itself. Right now I'm writing a script for a TV show. It's gonna be based out the Bay. I'm gonna start doing a casting call here soon once I get the script done. I'm gonna go to a production team. I need camera people, all that, and it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be 2 years ago when I first started this shit with my homies, and we're gonna be, you know, it's gonna show like our come up. Like when we first started, it's gonna be showing us recording in the basement, like with the boozy ass studio, and it's gonna be, you know, the grind all the way up to like our first show, our second show, all the way through there, up to leading to Bad Boy Chino. So Bad Boy Chino is my tape, you know, so we're gonna release it like every Thursday or whatever, you know, people tap in on the episode up until I drop my Bad Boy Chino. And you know, if everyone fuck with it, it might be in a second season, but you know, that first season's gonna have everything in there, like how we worked with John and Oops in there, you know, Priceless, and you know, him putting us on and everything. So it's gonna be really dope. You're gonna be able to see what we've been through. Like, you know, the homie Young Keys got shot. Like, not many people know about that. So it's gonna be everything in there that's happened. And once you're finished watching that, then go brush your teeth and put on some clothes, because you're gonna go to the mixtape release, because that's where the episode's leaving off. So it's basically like you're watching it in real time. So, you know, by the end of the season, it's caught up to like now. It's gonna be the biggest thing I've probably ever done so far as music. And then, you know, I get to be like on the director side too, you know, so be a little rapping director. Spotlight. Hey, I got a couple Esca hoes, they be chilling on my wrist. Tip toe, I skirt off on your bitch, man, I'm dangerous. Off that Henny, I be lit, can't hang with us. Getting shredded for your shit, I'm that MVP. Yeah, they envy me. Blowing money, make it back, that's my tendency. Can't get rid of me, I'm making enemies. I be laughing to the bank, my homies lit with me. This is my lifestyle, bitch, yeah, I been on. Always got some haters talking mess so I can shit on. $1,000 shoes on my feet, got the fit on. 9-inch dick for your bitches to sit on. Like the saying loud, yeah, my team full of underdogs. No L's what you thought. You be killing me, Smalls. Ripping every beat that I decide to get on. Yeah, legend in the making with this rap shit I live on. Hey, no pop fly, hit it out the park. I'm bad boy Chino moving in the dark. Leave your girl unattended, then she hear the bark. Yeah, my team full of dogs that be breaking hearts. Hey, always on the mix, always on the scene. Yeah, I'm always doing shit that you ain't never seen. I'm like a movie star on a TV screen. Every time I step in the party, they yelling, yee.
You a motherfucking op. You ain't on my level, you should really fucking stop, bitch. Hey, you should really fucking stop, bitch. Hey, you should really fucking stop, bitch. You a nerd. You a motherfucking op. You ain't on my level, you should really fucking stop, bitch. Hey, you should really fucking stop, bitch.